Hey there, boxing world. I know you heard the rumors that Saul Canelo Alvarez is gonna go to Europe and face Chris Eubank Jr. Now, I know what everybody's gonna say. Where's all this energy coming from when you were talking ish about Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Lamont Roach? And no, I was not talking smack about Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Lamont Roach. I was talking smack about Gervonta Tank Davis claiming he is the face of boxing without proving anything. Now here's the difference. Now Saul Canelo Alvarez is already proven. He already fought all the guys that Gervonta Tank Davis is supposed to fight to be the face of boxing. Now Saul Canelo Alvarez is in the driver's seat to fight whoever he wants. He already fought all the big guys that there is. There's nobody really left. That's why he goes up all the way up to 175. There's nobody else to fight. Who's he gonna fight? A blow up Terrence Crawford? I don't think so. And I know exactly what people are gonna say. Well, he should fight David Benavidez. He is ducking David Benavidez. Well, Canelo Alvarez fought already a lot of fighters that were in the position as David Benavidez. You guys remember Triple G? Everybody used to say, man, when is he gonna fight Triple G? And if he does fight Triple G, I would not say anything again. And guess what? As soon as he fought Triple G 3 times, everybody's always gonna be looking for the next fighter. There's always gonna be a next fighter. When Saul Canelo Alvarez finally fights David Benavidez and he beats David Benavidez, they're gonna say, no, okay, now what about David Morrell or the next guy? Because it's gonna be a while since he will fight David Benavidez, and there's always gonna be somebody else trying to take that throne, no matter what time they fight. And if Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez fight right now, I actually have Canelo Alvarez beating David Benavidez. But as time goes by and it takes a long time to make this fight, Canelo Alvarez is gonna get older and David Benavidez is gonna get better. So in the future, I believe David Benavidez has a higher chance to beating Canelo Alvarez. But the thing is, David Benavidez throws punches in bunches, and Canelo Alvarez is an expert tactician and he is a great counterpuncher. And I already see Canelo Alvarez dropping David Benavidez with a counterpunch, because David Benavidez throws a lot of punches that will make Canelo do a counterpunch. Now, Chris Eubank Jr., I do not give him any chance in hell. Just like Mr. McMahon used to say, no chance in hell. And I really do not give Chris Eubank Jr. any chance to beat Canelo. And not really anybody, especially at 168. At 175, he should fight maybe Better Beef or a rematch with Bebo. That would be a good fight. And David Benavidez at 175, I think does beat Canelo, but not at 168. At 168, I think Canelo beats David Benavidez, especially since David Benavidez moved to 175. And if Canelo makes David Benavidez move down to 168, David Benavidez will already be acclimated at 175. He already fought against Boschtik, a way bigger fighter. So I'm pretty sure he will be drained at 168 because he is a big dude. Now, Canelo is already older, but he started very young in boxing. So he does have a lot of fights under his belt. But in the beginning, there were lower class, lower tier from Mexico fights. But in an interview when he was in Mexico, maybe like a year ago or a little bit less, he stated that he was gonna fight for at least 5 years. And now Canelo fights twice a year, so that's 10 fights. And hopefully one of those fights is against Artur Beterbiev, a rematch with Dimitri Bivol and David Benavidez, because I cannot really think of any other fighters that are in the top level to face Canelo. So he has to fight those 3 fighters. And if he does, even if he does not fight those fighters, he's still gonna go into the Hall of Fame as a first tier Hall of Famer. Alright guys, and guess what? I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. Please subscribe, and if you want to throw $1 for a holla, let's go champ!